It's a trailer.
It's a guy. It's one guy from two guys.
Yeah, it's just Trevor today. I'm just here to hold the camera. He's gonna do all the work. So here's the plan for today. I'll do a little intro thing. We're gonna try and do some of the wiring. We got here that time, so we should have a decent amount of time today. Plus Trevor doesn't work till later, I don't think. So we're gonna try and get this. We bought thicker, good and thick shelves to redo these because we don't like this idea that much anymore. Plus the other wood's nicer wood. Made it in the morning. We're gonna try and do that today. Try and do this wire today. We're gonna discuss that a little bit, probably off camera or leave it on camera. I don't know. Get all this wired in. This is gonna go tucked down here, and then we're gonna see how that goes. So not sure what today's video is going to consist of. I painted this right home for this, but I have to get more magnets to do the magnet thing for that.
How did we decide we're gonna do that though? Because remember the overhang is so small.
We hadn't tested the overhang. I don't have any magnets anymore. I used them all up.
Really small.
No, that's what she said.
I feel like we should have definitely. Oh, skinny job.
I knew you'd love that.
It's so bad. There's like so many different directions. Like it's just. I feel like you should sand it down a little bit and then just
paint
do
it again. Yeah, that'd be the smart thing to do. Take it home with you, Trevor. You can finish it.
Yeah. Oh.
I can see paint lines here too, though, so it's fair.
Yeah, but not as many. I guess the question then becomes: do we want to do? What's the deal here? Ah!
It's hitting the piece. It's not perfectly square either. That's
well, I know, I remember, but I'm just trying to say. I was trying to think of like, do we want to have it gray?
I feel like having the kind of match it would make
bowed so badly. Just like
how is it bowed so badly?
Hey,
I mean, it sticks out like half an inch when you have it all the way down.
Yeah. How did that? Is that a thing? Like, did it warp?
Maybe. I guess it could have. I mean, we could just like steam it and put some weight on it, and that would bend it back, wouldn't it? That's how you bend wood with steam.
Yeah.
Pressure.
I don't know what that would do to the paint. Or should we just get like a thing that fits over the top, like the front?
Or just put the Two Guys One Boat logo right there. Just bam.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. I just wonder if we should do a different door.
Bam, bam, bam.
And just make our own door, maybe? Out of like a scrap wood?
We have that big sheet of wood. We could do a bigger hole than this and then just put the magnets in that.
And then just like hide them with trim or something maybe? Or like, I don't even know.
Well, you can make them pretty flush. This could also not be perfectly square.
It probably isn't. Well, that's what I mean. It's like I wonder if we just cut like a perfect square and just and seat it in a way that like it's just nice and flush, and we could just put trim on the
border of it.
Yeah, the border of it, so that it like all matches. So it looks like on purpose, you know. And then it could be like a pop on, pop off thing or whatever, where it's just like.
Well, if you do it on the sides, like what I did with because I know the plywood is thick enough to put the magnets on the edge. So you could put them here, like right in the side, and then it would just cut into place. That's not. Ooh, that is kind of big, but.
Is it too big? Obviously, it won't stick out.
It's about. Why can't you hold it up by yourself, Trevor?
Well, I'm trying to like wedge it in a way. Like.
We'll have to cut it a little bit of an angle too. Looks like. I think it would work.
So then maybe we just do one shelf?
You think just the one?
But then, would we still want it to wrap around? Probably.
Yeah. Why not? I think it makes the kitchen continue around if you have a wrap around.
Yeah, but then
I like
just a skinny shelf over here like we originally talked.
Yeah. Not the big wide thing like you're holding in your hands. You want me to go grab the slightly skinnier one? You can see how that one looks?
Yeah, maybe. I feel like that looks a little bit better. It definitely looks better not being as deep, I feel like.
Okay.
Does that look kind of cool? Like a smaller, like a tiered, like a...
That's not bad. You mean with this part just starting right here and leaving this open? I mean, actually, that doesn't look bad either.
No, I mean like actually like if it went all the way to the wall.
Oh, having a bigger one and then a shorter one? Yeah, because we could trim that one down like half the width and have a smaller one on top. So then what the hell would you put on it?
I don't know, spices and like random shit.
So you got a mark on the board on that side where that thing goes. Yeah. Where it meets the end.
So, hypothetically, we should give a clamp, a guide. Cut this perfectly straight across.
Right. Different battery, wiring time? Some wiring? I don't know. I'm also tired.
Yeah, I'm really tired, dude. I'm like on the struggle bus for real.
We're gonna do.
I mean, we could come tomorrow too.
Episode's gonna suck. Yeah, we did. I can cut that down tonight and then we can come out tomorrow and test it.
Yeah.
So this video is going to be a 2-day video. So half of it I'll probably have a clean shaven face. Trevor won't though. Trevor keeps his beard.
Yeah.
But we're both struggling pretty hard, as you can tell from the start of this video. So we're gonna do a show and tell, then 7% of battery.
Mm-hmm.
So this is dimmer switch for the light.
Oh, nice. That's
So
cool.
I need to either make a square, or we can just put it like up here somewhere, or we can just like notch something. Oh, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Just notch like a little thing right here that's this size square, and just have it just boop in there, and the wire just goes. Well, then you have to run a whole nother fucking wire down there.
Yeah.
No, because it runs in line actually. Because there's this, literally you have a line going into it, and then this goes out to the light. Is all it is. So it could be up there, and then the light, wherever the light wire comes to an end, you could have it do it. No, it has to interrupt.
Yeah, we're really tired.
We are really tired. We'll figure that out in a bit. Grounding block for this panel. So all of these all get just positive. They don't get grounds.
Mm-hmm.
So it needs something to ground. So the positive is going to go from battery to here, and then the ground has to go somewhere. So the ground's going to go, I was thinking like right below it, on the inside of the of this, obviously.
Yeah.
And then all the grounds that would come off of this would just go right down directly below it into this grounding block.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
This we need for the battery. Just, what do you think?
It seemed like the more concise all the gauges are, the better the energy flow would be. But
Right.
I feel like if we're gonna go new in 98% of the boat, we might as well go new in 100% of the boat.
That's true.
I kind of like the idea of it like coming like, you know, like out to the edge.
Oh, you want it to be wide?
No,
So-
like I want it to like be flush down over there, but then like come out to the width of the thing over here, and then because like this piece could come, you know.
You mean instead of how we did the other one, we're just skinny the whole length?
Yeah, I don't think that would be bad because we're gonna round it anyway.
Are we getting beer? See, Trevor's not that tired.
When was the last time we started the engine? Quite a while ago.
Yep. 14 by 13. How much you think?
I
You look at the pressure on the top. That's better. That should suffice, I think. Alright, you ready?
don't know. Oh yeah, cushions.
Right?
Cushiony.
Forgot what that feels like. It's been a year of
Yeah, it's
sitting
been-
on bare floor. I'm up against the wall, so it's like maybe a hair short. So move that out of the way because I can now put it back. Just still shave off just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Just the inside or what?
Yeah, it's here. I'll do it. It's going. It's like that. Oh, it's in my eye. It's close.
We said that so many times. It's nothing. It's insignificant. Like marked, and then where they're going to have to drill slightly bigger holes, fill out with epoxy, and drill into the epoxy so that this doesn't start rotting. That's how they rot. So we can line up the dowels on that, put that in there, because the dowel and the glue will seal that edge.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never done this before, like not since wood shop in freshman year in high school. But like putting that one in and then just lining it up and going, this is where it has to stab.
Yeah. So that's why we put these two pieces together, make a mark on like all the way through both of them, and then we know.
I would do 3.
Oh no way, dude. We don't
I would do 3.
No, we don't need 3.
We're gonna do 3. If we had a 90-degree jig, that would be a handy dandy tool. Would it not?
It's wood.
It's wood.
Take the second to measure down the middle of this instead of eyeballing 2 different holes.
Do you even know who I am?
No. I don't know you anymore. Yeah, I have no they have to literally be like perfect.
I know they do. That's why it's like, this is a horrible idea.
You basically need 1 to 2 of these to work. 1, 2, 2.
1, 2, 2.
Wait, hold on, we gotta do these ones.
No. I want to get the dowel on these ones and then have the dowel poke into that, like with the
With the ink
something.
that we don't have.
With something.
Glue, maybe?
You could dollop it with glue, yeah, that would mark it at least. I'm gonna say it's not the drill dying, that's just me being cautious as for once in my life. I feel
Well,
like
it's okay if you have to hammer it in.
we don't have a hammer.
What? I thought we had a mallet thing out here. Is it going in?
No. Ow.
Look at the 2 heads, 1 bow. Maybe the hole needs to be slightly bigger. What's the next?
Battery's probably not the best choice for that. That's in there. That's good.
Yeah, hold on.
You think that's gonna work?
Yeah, hold on here. You hold it. Move your fingers. Hands.
Oh, stop.
What?
Geniuses.
2 is a lot easier to line up than 3, so, and it's literally just a guide.
There you go, now I have holes. The middle of those should do it. Right?
I think so. Or you could put some tape to know how deep you need to go. That's what I used to do.
Yeah, that's what I used to do too. Then I got impatient and started trying to use my legs to hold shit. Is that straight?
It's hard to tell. Yeah. And once we start putting it on there, it's not gonna come off. So
That's pretty good. Like, they're lined up and that's almost perfect. And maybe a tiny bit higher up here by like a hair.
well, we can sand it.
Right.
Sure.
Glue on the bottom or glue on top? Glue on both?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Oh damn! There's like a lip from all the residue.
No, maybe. We did it right.
What do you think we did? Or just do that.
Or just break them off. Yay!
Wish we had a hammer. Would have gone perfectly.
It would have. Alright, so we did that. Not perfect, but it's better than the other ones are, which is out there on the dock. We're gonna see how well this cushion fits right here with that relay switch and see how much it bumps into it. I don't think it's gonna be very much or at all, but it was enough before to hit the silverware drawer. So we're gonna find that out right now. And now we have...
And that's what happens when you just pile stuff up on top of you.
Shut your pile. Well, I'm setting it down, Trevor. Shut up. Is this not the right one? This has to be the right
It's
one.
the right one, it's that wire.
So,
It's not where it actually goes.
Is it-
like
is it
like
backwards?
An inch and a half out. It needs to go up a little bit.
it does not.
It does.
No, it's fine.
It does.
It's fine.
It's not.
It's fine.
It's 100% not. And
they're
I
not-
called it 3 days.
Oh, I'm not going to make a whole nother square to fill in that and then move it up a quarter of an inch.
That'll take like 15 minutes.
No, it won't. Trevor, what takes us 15 minutes?
That.
No,
We're
it doesn't.
learning. We're
How
learning.
are we going to fill it in?
What do you mean?
How are we going to fill in the hole if we move it up?
The same way. I mean, we just need the right cushion for sure, but
To the pushing?
yeah.
It's going to work where it is, and we're going to have to live with this fact, Trevor.
I mean,
This
I don't
is
have to
where
do anything,
it's
but
gonna
you
live.
have to.
It'll work. It'll work, I promise you.
I'm always practicing that Zen mantra. It's not my bow.
Especially when he's working with me.
It's not my bow.
But the shell's done.
Yeah, mostly we just gotta notch out that little spot for this, and then probably trim just a tiny bit more off the edges and fill it with. Okay, so it's not even close to being done. We gotta paint it.
Well, I gotta.
Well, the form of it is done, yes, and we feel solid about it. I don't know how solid the shelf
We
is.
could just
but-
paint it. Painting it with that additional paint would seal it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to paint it with all the markings and like extra cleanup we have to do on it and stuff, but.
And stuff.
That's all,
And
folks.
that's the end of this weird ass video that we did.
Yeah, this is like one of our worst
This is
ones.
horrible.
And that's 2 guys, 1 boat.
Welcome to our lives.
Welcome
I don't know if I'm gonna bother
one of the
bringing
most
GoPro.
scatterbrained.
When I do the wiring, I might just, well, I can just have it in my head and just fucking do shit. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
One of the most scatterbrained, tired, overworked episodes we've ever.
Well, it's because I just want to get the wiring going, but I keep doing other shit instead of the wiring, and it's mentally for me, I'm like, but the wiring. But the wiring doesn't make anything look pretty.
No, it does not. And people want purdy.
People want
200 of our
these
followers.
purdy faces all
Yeah.
the time.
It's
Here we
true.
go.
You see the button there? Subscribe and hit that bell. And if you already subscribed and hit that bell, hit that like button.
Of the we need to get that off somehow
Off what? Oh, from the drill?
from the drill.
It'll be fine.
It's gonna stop it from
It won't.
it will.
It won't.
That's enough to like let me see if I can push
There
it
you go.
in.
It's not
What would you do with it?
the hardest of wood. I wouldn't push it in. We're at the boat. Dumb.
We're always at the boat.
We're always the boat. How deep would you want it, Trevor? 6 inches?
deep in your love.
Come on into the boat, guys.
Ooh, it's getting hot.
I know I should
And that's actually just because I have a tank top on. It's not actually warm outside.
What are you doing? If you keep playing with it, you're gonna go blind.